Greetings, Tony from Old River Hard Goods again. The music you're listening to is Daybreak Awaits from my second CD last always full version and a video I made of it down there in the description below. And we are on the road coming up not too far from Gettysburg here on Pennsylvania Route 15 down to the PATINA Tool Show in Damascus, Maryland. This is my 30th year of going there. Back in 1995, I loaded up the old Bronco 2, 88 Bronco 2. And back in those days, we were working off of maps, not GPSs or any of that fancy stuff. And that was quite a trip into itself. But I made it, sold a few things, and it was kind of a neat, interesting experience. I mean, I'd done a tool show, one tool show in York, but nothing to the extent of what PATINA is. So anyways, as always, I'm not going to bore you too much with road trip stuff, just a little bit here and there. The day started off sunny, but now it's kind of cloudy and hazy, and supposed to warm up and clear a bit. Kind of iffy for tomorrow, keeps changing, chance of showers, all that. So hey, you pay your money, you take your chances. So anyways, I'm going to get back to driving, and we will see you when we see you. Rolling down the road here, first of the Gettysburg exits. In case you're wondering why things are sounding kind of quieter than usual, well, back in February, the tank, or my Hummer H3, motor decided to give up the ghost, and after all the other money I put into it, I decided it wasn't worth investing any more in, and so I'm now rolling a 2018 Dodge Ram pickup. We'll see how this guy works. First pickup I've had in almost 10 years, and not too bad. Just get used to the bigger turning radius, but you will have this. So anyways, on we go. We are down in Maryland. I'll tell you, this winter just won't die. I had to scrape frost off the windshield this morning. Usually you get down here and things are starting to green up about this time of year, but not down here. They had the same batch of cold and miserable weather that we've had. So hopefully this is going to pass, but I am getting tired of it. Well, here we are, just passing Frederick, and this is always fun through here. People wanted to go 90 miles an hour. Concept of yield is just totally foreign. There goes a freaking fuel truck. And we are here. Space. A couple guys set up in the parking lot. Let's walk over and check that out once I get situated on the inside. Well, it's Friday. People are starting to get set up. Lots and lots of tools. There's the auction area back there. I've been kind of wandering around, throwing money around. Well, I'm here as much to buy as I am to sell. Hopefully, I did sell one piece already, and hopefully I can move a few more. So, but drop some money with this guy. Pretty busy. And here's my setup. Got some primitives, lots of tools. Got the $5 junk pile, $10 pile. Strange and wonderful. So, I'm gonna take a trip outside and a few guys set up, see what's out there. Well, here's the tailgating on Friday. Grabbed a few things out here. A little more guys than usual, but tomorrow this place will be crazy full. They're still saying just a hair of a chance of showers, so hopefully that won't come to materialize, but we will see, I guess.
Some of these tools I use on the business, we had so much.
Well, Friday's wrapped up. Sold a couple of things, not as much as I would have liked, but lots of pretty neat items. So, I'm gonna go get to the hotel, go find some supper, and head to bed, because that 4 a.m. wake up for the tailgating tomorrow is gonna come too blanking early. So, off we go. Interstate 70 at 5 a.m. Still a few minutes out from making the cut off to Damascus. Oh, these early morning wake-ups sure ain't getting any easier. Well, it's Saturday morning, 5:18. We're back. Gonna do some tailgating and see what happens from there. It's gonna be a long day. Yeah. Saturday morning tailgating at 6 a.m. Alright, made one pass, dropped a bunch of cash. But people are going to be setting up for a while now. Little cool, got a bit of a breeze.
Marketing goes. That's like one of the variants.
And you can see all the way heading down. So,
Pain in the ass.
jet plane flying over.
I like that word.
About time to go inside too, because the early birds will be heading in. Well, it's 8:15, almost 10.
I see you got a plan.
There's still a couple empty tables. Well, back here in the daylight, but unfortunately the fog and the mist is settled in. People are still set up, people are still shopping, so I take a walk out, see if I can find anything else, since I'm not selling too much inside this time, so, but some trips you have that. Lots of people walking around, but not much money moving, at least that I see. But who knows, right? Lots of people. The shirt guy, he's been around forever too.
A stamping tool.
Another shot of the auction tables. Pretty good load. Matter of fact, they had to stop taking stuff. They got so much stuff come in. Well, another patina's in the wrap. I'm loaded. Just stopped for a soda and a bit of candy bar, so I got some fuel for the ride back, and got 3 hours of fun and excitement in the fog and the mist. So this is going to be an interesting drive. So we'll see you when you get back to the shop. And here we are in northern Maryland. See how kind of hazy and foggy it is. Booking up 15. Even though it's 55 miles an hour here, and nobody seems to want to follow that except for me and one or two other guys. But yeah, what are you going to do? Gusty winds area. Oh yeah. And it shouldn't be too bad today, but boy, I've been through there when it's blowing 45, 55 mile an hour crosswinds, and it is not a lot of fun. Well, I wound up taking a bit of a detour because, as you can see in the distance, the top of the mountain's totally socked in with fog, and 81 just you get to the point where you can't even see the drive. And long time ago, on a cold winter's night, I had to travel up 81, and not only did I hit fog, but I hit snow at the same time. And let me tell you, that was the least fun a 15 mile an hour ride could be. Because you couldn't see, I mean, you would basically barely see the lines on the side of the road, and that was it. And I got to take a chance getting nailed. So we're going to go this way. It's about the same distance, just a little longer driving time. So, but we'll get there eventually. Well, I'm back at the shop, and what do you do with 2 foot of clean workman space? You fill it up with tools. Yep, you fill it up with tools, just like that. So let's go take a closer look. Well, let's take a look at some of the smaller and different items here. Got a kind of neat gimlet style bit, needs some cleaning, but unusual. A signed skillet, tapered reamer, that was going to clean up nice. A J. Howarth lipped auger T-handle. That's another nice one. 3 gimlet bits, a couple of spoon or quill bits, and a lipped auger. little gimlet that kind of came along for the ride. And I landed a set. There's at least 24 gimlet bits in this thing. I got to go through them. Might be enough to make a complete set or close to a complete set. 1.5 inch Forstner bit for brace. Unfortunately, the tang's kind of chewed up. It was early in the morning. I didn't look at that one real close, but hopefully it's salvageable. Another thing is about a 1 inch. This one has patent dates on it. A Cooper's tapered reamer, bung auger. Handle does have some worm damage, and looks like the tang was repaired at some point, but it seems to be on solid. 4 small 18th century dividers. 2 of the joints are kind of locked up with because they were somebody dip cleaned them. They're going to need some soaking. The other 2 work okay. And a big one. And this one's got a mark on it. You can read that. I can't really read it here, but that one's not too bad. It has the original screw. So that's the first pile. I didn't buy much in the way of planes, but I did get this Cooper's plane. Looks to be European based on the wedges. A combination Howl and Crows. Not too bad. That'll clean up kind of on the nice side. Small brass pattern maker's router on a wooden base. I might lose that base because it's going to make it more difficult to ship, but we'll see. Chairmaker's Devil. If you watch my toolbox videos, I showed you one I have, and this one's in two-tone, probably lignum or rosewood. It's going to require some cleaning, but it does have a blade. Nice little scraper, but it needs a blade. Compass sole with a brass mouth on it, brass sole on it. Brass plate, yeah, I can talk. Looks to be oak, kind of dark. Spofford brace, needs some cleaning. The wood's fairly good. The one ring has got a small check, and I'm going to have to heal that. An iron blacksmith brace. Should have a grip here. Usually they were copper or sheet iron, and they kind of tend to fall off, but that one's otherwise in good shape. Pair of really clean workbench dogs or vice dogs. Another workbench dog, hand forged style, bigger one. I mean, that was really nice. And a Stevens, and I did buzz the name off so you could see a little bit. Patent 1875 hand vise. This one you kind of loosen the pivot and move all over the place, and I guess the head completely unscrews from there if you want. There might have been a bench clamp for it. Kind of think this was a predecessor to the Stanley or one of the other ones, but I'm not sure. So anyways, that's a second batch. We got one more to go. And the last part of the haul. We got us a small, neat little hand-forged, I don't know, scorp carving tool. Hard to say. A small hand-forged ice axe. These were actually, it's speculated, were sold as tomahawks because they're kind of small for doing any kind of ice work. A really nice mill knife, wood handled, clean, ready to go. Clean, fairly clean. Henry Taylor, big curved gouge, carving tool gouge. I believe these are Addis's, a V gouge, a V spoon, and just a regular gouge. Lots of hammers to see, but I only bought a few of them, starting with this. I think it's a German European style cobbler's hammer. This one's hand forged, planishing hammer. It's got some character, but I'll get it nice and pretty somewhat. Nice little small hand forged claw hammer. Possibly, it's like for Farrier or so. Another small hammer, ball peen style. Again, saw lots of bevels, but this is one of the Distons with fancy nuts, even though it's not signed, I don't think. I didn't see it. Blade will need a little cleaning, but who knows. Little saw swage. Didn't see a maker's mark on it. If there is, it's kind of buried. Maybe just a part number. Might be a Simmons or something like that. And last, a cobbler seal float. Handle's got the obligatory staining, but the blade looks fairly good, and the toothing feels not too bad on it. You know, they were never super sharp to begin with. So, anyways, that's a wrap on the tool pickings. Well, as you can see, I'm kind of road burned. A little detour cost me an extra half an hour driving, but better than flying blind in the fog. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed my little adventure here. If you like what you're seeing, please hit that subscribe button to be notified when new videos are posted. As always, thanks for watching, and bye.